hit one down the pesky pole. You're looking to pepper that green monster.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts. Might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hard. It was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitch.
Have a long night. The middle of this order.
1. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Red Sox on top, 6-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Out of play. The 1-2. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone into the monster seats. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Mitch Garver comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Hit weakly back to the mound. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is. But the Twins at least do. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been. Take a look at his line here. The numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
From the belt, the pitch. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A swing. Cow. Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 2-run shot to left center as they open it up to 8-3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 66.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Third baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Popped him up. Donaldson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We've played 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but correct position.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
For the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. Adios, pelota. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot as it's now a 6-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Sano battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
Junior.
The pitch. One out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Twins 3. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a swing, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1. Sano is off at first with 2 away. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Still way back. It's 9-3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Ready now, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
And it's fouled away. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Pitch popped up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Christian Arroyo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Polanco will put this one away, and the side is retired. Danger averted. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That evens it up 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Josh Taylor takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Strike two up in the zone.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he fouls this one off. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Twins 5. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Arias is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball well hit. Kepler looks up. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Whistler is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 11-5. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. From the pitch, breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
As a look, now the pitch. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Twins wind up stranding 1. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Now to the plate, Bobby Dalbec. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. first offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
For the Red Sox.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Junior.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Pulled toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Now batting, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ryan Brazier enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Christian Arroyo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And this is popped up near second base. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Verdugo. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander.
Making his way to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Adios, pelota. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 13-6. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit back up the middle. Arroyo's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Number 11.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Max Kepler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-6. The final score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox wrap out 19 hits. Nate Eovaldi is the winning pitcher of record. Jose Barrios was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.